When I was a kid, I had this joke with my family called Black Nose, Jew Nose. I would raise my nose up and point it, and it would be Jewish. And then I would flare my nostrils and make it wide, and it would be black. I would switch from one to the other in one swift motion and be like, Black Nose, Jew Nose, Black Nose, Jew Nose. But I was in France, so I would do it in French. Ne juif, ne noir, ne juif, ne noir, ne juif, ne noir. And I would do this routine at family dinners and parties. And, French people like racist jokes and stuff, and they're kind of racist, so it was a crowd pleaser. I was pretty proud of my little black Jewish nose. There was a time when black or Jewish noses were the worst kind of noses you could have. They were equally shitty in status. In Nazi Germany, noses were measured as a way to seek out undercover Jews who had changed their names in order to assimilate. They would have random checkpoints and would send anyone whose nose wasn't Aryan enough to the camps. So, they would measure your nose, and if your nose looked too Jewish, they would, kill you. The Belgians, when they came to Rwanda, divided the Tutsis and the Hutus based on the shape of their noses. The Tutsis had a thinner and longer nose, and the Hutus had a broader, flatter nose. And the Tutsis were given this sort of higher status than the Hutus and were deemed more intelligent and more beautiful, and the Hutus were completely inferior. And so when the Belgians left, since the Hutus were in majority, the Hutus led this genocide and were trying to eradicate the Tutsis. So that's some pretty fucked up sort of nose politic history, but I wasn't aware of that as a kid, and I was just trying to make my own sort of political statement, and this joke, Black Nose, Jew Nose, was a way of embracing both of those cultures that were, persecuted throughout history, and it was a way to sort of like reclaiming my identity and being like, Black Nose, Jew Nose, and I'm fucking proud of it.